This is the next thing I want you to do. I want you to draw a line straight down the page. And right here, right there, write down the word how. Right there, I want you to write down the word how. And right next to how, I want you to draw an arrow straight down the page, okay? So we have our 7 benefit statements. We have asterisks next to 2 or 3 things that we really feel people hire us for. We're going to draw a line down the page. We're going to write the word how and an arrow aiming straight down the page. Here's your homework. Your name and company name, what do you do, sell, offer, specialize in? And then over here you're going to answer how you do whatever you put an asterisk next to, okay? I'm going to make another video that explains this in greater detail, but if you have already put the asterisks over here, write down how. Your 60-second introduction will now flow from here, your name and company name, to what you do, sell, offer, specialize in, and then this is going to disappear, and over here is going to be the information, the actual benefits of doing business with you. I'm going to do one right now, an example of real estate agent, because it's very simple to do. My name is Rick Silva with XYZ Real Estate Company. I'm a residential real estate agent. I specialize in residential real estate in the integrative area. I'm a skilled negotiator. If you're selling a home, I'll do everything I can to get you the best price possible. If you're buying a home, I'll do everything I can to get the lowest price possible. 550 homes for sale in the 680 corridor near where I live. I'm going to interview you. I'm going to find out exactly what you're looking for. I'm going to narrow that down to 6, 8, 10 homes that are available, and we'll take a nice Sunday and drive around and look at some of those homes. Okay? So, what I basically just said is here's how I'm going to make you money, here's how I'm going to save you money, and here's how I'm going to save you time by taking 500 homes down to 6 or 10. But I never said, I make you money by, I save you money by. I answered the benefit statements over here, and the 60-second introduction went name and company name, what do you do, sell, offer, specialize in, and right into the actual benefits. Okay, part 4. Part 4. If I did an hour-long training video just on part 4, wouldn't be enough. This is by far the hardest part to get across to business professionals. Okay, part 4. Write this down. A perfect client for me is. A perfect client for me is. Like, you think about that for a second. What is a perfect client for you? Real estate agents generally say, good clients for me, anybody who needs to buy or sell a home. And then that's what they're going to use in a referral group. And then when the referral group doesn't work and they don't get any business, they get upset and they think referral groups don't work. My response is, there's a very good chance your 60-second introduction doesn't work because it's not laser point specific. Okay? All right. A perfect client for me is, I want you to read that to yourself and take a look at it. And now we're going to just completely knock it on its ear. Write this down. And keep in mind that you solve problems. It's the only reason you're in business is solve problems. Now, this is what I say. If you're in a coffee shop and 2 people are sitting next to you and they're having a conversation, what will you hear them brag about or complain about that will make me think of you is what I'm going to ask somebody. If I'm in a coffee shop and I hear 2 people having a conversation, what am I going to hear them brag about or complain about that's going to make me think of you and want to walk over and hand them your business card? Okay? So the first one is a perfect client for me is, and generally when people answer that, it's vague. I want you to tell people, if you're in a coffee shop and you hear 2 people having a conversation and they say this, that's a good client for me. So I'll use real estate. Real estate agents generally say, good client for me, anybody who needs to buy or sell a home. And that's how you're training your sales force, the 18, 20, 22, 30 people in your referral group. You're telling them anybody who needs to buy or sell a home. I want to go back to this. The acorn. We planted in the ground, and it has got to be exactly what this needs to become an acorn. And then I want you to think about the reticular activator. And by the way, one more thing on the reticular activator. Just so you know you use it all the time. Have you ever thought about a certain car? You wanted to buy a car, you read an article about it, you go outside, everywhere you look, you see that car. Everywhere you look, you see that car. Or you're in the grocery store. You walk up and down each aisle with your list, and you remember, I forgot something, and you go back and you walked by it 4 times, but you never grabbed it because you were not thinking about it. Your reticular activator was not firing. Okay? We need to be laser point specific. So let me give you some examples of the difference between a real estate agent saying, anybody who needs to buy or sell a home, and what they should be saying. This is what they really should be saying. Now, I'm going to use real estate. You need to equate this for whatever you do for a living. Okay, I'm going to use real estate because it's easy. My name is Rick Silva. I'm a residential real estate agent. I'm a skilled negotiator, blah, blah, blah. Part 4. Perfect client for me. If you hear 2 people in a coffee shop saying the following things, I would love to meet with them. I'm getting married. I'm getting divorced. My daughter's getting married. I'm pregnant. My cousin's pregnant. I just lost my job. I've just recently been relocated. My husband's being relocated. These are the types of things that are very specific. I could go on and on and on. Very specific. Marriage, divorce, change of life. And whatever you do for a living is exactly the same. There's something going on. The company has recently started. It's growing and it's expanding, or you're laying people off. Something is going on that opens up an opportunity for the problem solvers to come in. In the case of real estate, change of life, marriage, divorce, 2 people living in a house, getting divorced, 1 person's going to move out, now they have to find a home. It's a great opportunity. Relocation, divorce, people losing their job, people getting a job, pregnancy, marriage, these are all very, very laser point specific. Not, Rick, I don't want to be laser point specific because I'm going to miss out on business. The problem is people think if they're broad stroke of their 60-second introduction, they're going to get more business. 100% the opposite. Laser point specific gets you business. General gets you none. One more example. Let's say that I am a copier repairman. I got this out of a book by Bob Berg. It's a fantastic example. My name is Rick Silva, and I sell copiers, printers, and fax machines. Good client for me. Anyone that needs a copier, printer, or fax machine. Do you have any referrals for me? My response to that is, if that's what you're saying, I'm just going to pick up the yellow pages and hand it to you and let you cold call. Here's a better one. My name is Rick Silva with ABC Copier Company. I sell copiers, printers, and fax machines. Do me a favor. The next time you go to an office, walk by the copier and look at the garbage can for me. If the garbage can is overflowing with paper, there's 2 reasons. It has bad quality or it jams a lot. Could you do that for me? See the difference? 1, good client for me. Anybody needs a copier. What do you see in your mind? Nothing. Walk by a copy machine, and if the garbage can's overflowing with paper, it has bad quality or jams a lot. Either way, great referral for me because they probably need a new copier. Same thing with real estate. Anybody needs to buy or sell a home, what do you picture? Nothing. Do you know anybody do you know homeowners getting married, getting divorced, having children, getting laid off, relocating? Their children are empty nesters. Their children have just gotten out of college. The house is too big, they want to downsize. Those are all great examples of what a perfect client is, laser point specific. So back over it again. Your name and company name, what do? Sell, offer, specialize in. You take the list of 7, make money, save time, reduce stress, make them feel secure, make them feel good, look good. Pick 2 or 3. Write out exactly how you do whatever it is that you put an asterisk next to. And then you go to a perfect client for me is when you're in a coffee shop and you hear 2 people say the following. Generally it's a complaint or they're bragging about something. That's a good client for me. My name is Rick Silva, President and Founder of B2B Gathering. You can call me anytime, 510-755-4556. My email address is rick@b2bgathering.com. I wish you great success and have a great day.